So supported shavasana, we're going to start with today. So a rolled up blanket or a little cushion. So when you lie back, the bolster that you've made supports and softens the impact on the ground for your spine to rest. There's a few options. You can either just come into legs nice and long, arms out to the side, palms facing up. Or you can bend your legs, send the feet to the long edges of the mat and just let the knees rest together. So whatever you choose, I invite you now to enjoy this space of rest. Connect in with the breath. And by that I mean just watch how the breath comes into the body and then how it leaves. Try not to change or push the breath in any way. Just observe how it naturally expands the body and then softens on the exhale. So I invite you now to close your eyes. Allow the ground to support you. Let the weight of your body just relax down and rest onto the ground. And you'll notice in this supported shavasana, you get a very gentle opening of the chest. So if you've got any nasty winter cold-like symptoms, this is great just to drain that away. And let's body scan from the toes. See if you can soften the toes a little more. And the feet and the ankles. And the whole leg, lower leg, the knee, the upper leg. See if you can rest and soften a little more. Coming into the hips, the sacrum and your belly. Let your belly soften. And bringing our attention back into the spine, being supported by your bolster. And the back of the head just resting down on the ground. And the shoulders aiming towards the floor. Both arms completely rested. And the hands. And maybe the fingers are gently, naturally curling. Or definitely softening. And coming into the jaw now. Can we soften that jaw a little bit more? Along with the eyelids and every muscle in the face. And look inward. Where can we release tension? Where can we soften? As we begin to slowly take a lovely, long, gentle inhale, filling up the chest, feeling the side ribs expand and the belly expand. And then exhale, nice and slow, and feel the belly drop. Feel the ribs become soft, and then let the air out of the nose. And just rest and pause with no air for a moment. Then take that air intake in now, so inhale through the nose, nice and soft, into the chest area, into the belly. Pause at the top there. A nice slow exhalation, allowing the breath out of the belly, out of the chest and through the nose, resting down. A couple more slow breaths, inhaling into the chest, the belly rises, and exhale, the belly falls, the chest softens, the body connects down, and we breathe out through the nose. Let's do that one more time, inhaling, noticing we're relaxing our face muscles all the way, And then gently, slowly exhale all the way out. And just return back to your normal breath. Eyes still closed. Really enjoying the rest here. Just roll to one side and remove the bolster. And connect back down onto the ground. And bend your legs and send your feet to the outer edges of the mat if they're not already. Arms are quite wide. And just let the knees fall over to the right side. I'm just going to take a couple of breaths here, just to warm up the spine, opening up around the front of the hips, little gentle spine twist and into the rib cage. This is great for the digestive system as well, a gentle twist in that area. And without any rush, on the next in-breath, bring the knees up to the center and exhale them over to the other side. No forcing, just let them naturally lay where they fall. Check into the body. Where can you feel anything going on, like a lengthening, maybe a slight stretch? Check in with the shoulders and the face again. Can we relax the muscles anymore? Noticing the breath coming into the rib cage, slight twist across the belly there. Exhaling and allow yourself to let go. So with the next in-breath, bring the knees up to the top and then exhale over to the right side. Completely exhale until you're completely empty. And then bring the knees back up to the center on the in-breath and slowly exhale over to the other side. Taking your time. So one more either side, lifting the knees up, breathe in. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, knees up. Exhale over to the left. Then bring the knees up to the center. We're just going to roll over to our right side. Coming into the tabletop, nice and easy. Take your time. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's take a breath in. Press down with the fingertips. Take the gaze forward. With control, belly down, tailbone up. Now let's exhale. So we tuck the tailbone under, belly towards the spine, and tuck the chin in. Squeeze that thyroid. Inhale back into our cow pose. Lifting the chest forward if you can, tailbone up. Exhale, rolling into your cat pose. Really enjoying that lengthening of the spine. Press the floor away with hands, knees and feet. Inhaling back into your cow pose. And then exhaling back into your cat. Take a breath into your neutral tabletop and pick the right foot up and send it towards the sky with a bent leg into tiger pose. Take a breath here. Lift the foot a little higher if you can, look forward. And let's exhale, contract and send the knee towards the nose, nice and slow. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, tiger pose. With control, let's take a look forward. Exhale, slowly, slowly. Bring the knee under towards the nose, tucking the chin. 1 more. Take it slow. Inhale. Lift the foot. Exhale, drawing the knee towards the nose, nice and slow. Place the right toes down on the mat and slide that right leg long behind you. Press into the heels. You get a lovely opening of the calf muscle there. Maybe a little rock backwards and forwards. And then when you're ready, let's pick that right foot up about hip height and feed the left hand out of the crown of the head. So we're really reaching through the fingertips and the heel, taking a long breath in, exhale, and let's crunch it in. If you want to stay balanced, and that's fine. Or if you want to join in with the crunches, go for it. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, contract. One more on this side, inhale, lengthen, the gaze is down at the mat. Exhale, really contract and crunch in. Gently land back into tabletop. Left foot goes up towards the air, into the sky. Look forward and then exhale. Let's round and contract one more time. Knee to nose, tuck the chin. Two more like this. Breathing in. And as we contract, we breathe out slowly, mindfully. How's that knee? Is it sliding gently and smoothly? Inhale, tight pose. Exhale, so the belly's strong as you bring that knee really slowly and mindfully towards the nose, tucking the chin. Resting the left toes down, let's lengthen that left leg nice and long. Press into the heel, little backwards and forwards motion. And when you're ready, let's pick that left foot up, feeding the right hand out of the crown. Take a breath here. You can stay here and balance or exhale and crunch it in. Two more like this. Inhale. And then exhale. One more. Lengthen, create space between the fingertips and the heel. Exhale, contract it in. Gently coming back down into tabletop, knees quite wide, big toes together. Let's just take a little rest into child pose, Malasana. So forehead comes down if you're comfortable. And let the arms active. So keep the palms down and the arms are nice and long. And we're breathing into the back body there. So really reach forward with the fingertips. So you've got nice long arms. And on the next in-breath, let's raise up for 4 counts, 3 counts, 2 counts, 1. And we're going to exhale back to child pose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, raising up to tabletop for about 4 counts. And exhaling slowly back for about 6. Taking your time, feeling the journey. How does it feel? Inhaling back up into your tabletop. And slowly back into your child pose. Raising up into your tabletop. Sliding the hands forward, preparing for puppy pose. So hands to the top of the mat, gently take the chest and the chin down first. Then maybe the forehead. Tucking the tailbone under a little bit to get rid of the sway in the lower back. And the belly's quite strong. So really try and enjoy this lovely opening here. You'll feel it under the arms, down the side of the body. Every part of that back body there is lengthening. So just take a few more breaths. Check in with the face again. Can you maybe smile, relax the muscles? Taking our time, bringing the body back into tabletop. And coming into a twist, the right hand comes up towards the sky. Take the gaze with it. And let's exhale, softening into thread the needle. So thread that arm underneath the left, shoulder comes down, head comes down. We're just going to take a couple of breaths here. Got an option with the arm to either extend at the top of the head or maybe wrap round your body, or simply just have the palms together. So it's your choice. Press into the shoulder and bring the hips over to the right a little bit. Take another breath. Then place that left hand back down on the mat. We're going to unwind, taking the right hand out, twist. Exhaling down. Let's take it over to the other side. Left hand up. Exhale, twist down until you thread the needle. So make sure the shoulder comes down first. So the weight's in the shoulder, hips to the left. Taking a breath, taking it easy here. Choose which option you want with your hands and your arms. Just take it easy, resting. Lovely. The next in breath, press the hand down. Bring the left hand up for that side twist and then bring it down. Now we're going to step the right foot forward in between the hands, coming up into low lunge. Hands come up. Inhale all the way up and let's circle them behind. Exhaling and interlacing the hands behind. Let's squeeze the shoulder blades. Lovely. Release the fingertips down, rock the hips back, coming into the half splits. Let's do that 2 more times. Lift the hands up, inhale, low lunge, circle behind, exhale, squeeze the chest, take a breath in. Exhale, fingers down, half splits, rocking back, opening up the hamstring. Yeah, great. 1 more, inhale, lift up, low lunge, circle the arms. Squeezing the chest, making space with the breath. Exhale, fingertips down. Let's rock back into half splits. Lovely. Back into your tabletop, switching the legs over, left leg forward, take a breath in, raising the hands up, reach up, circle the arms back, exhale, interlace the fingers, squeeze the chest, take a breath in. Exhale, fingertips down, half splits. Just notice how this side differs from the other. Rock forward again, low lunge, lift up. Circle the arms, interlace the hands, squeeze open that chest, take a breath in. Exhale, fingertips down, half split. So we've got this 1 more time. When you're ready, take it slow, inhale. Lift up, circle arms, find the hands, lift the chest up, and the final half splits, hamstring lengthener, keep the toes up to the sky if you can, and come back into your tabletop. Just walk the hands forward a little bit, tuck the toes, take a breath in, exhale, lift the hips into downward facing dog. Take a little movement here, maybe rock the heels back and forth, bending the legs, maybe shake the head. We really want to press into the ground with our fingertips, our knuckles, and the palms of our hands. Let's see if we can raise that right foot up into the air, 3-legged dog. Take the gaze between the hands and step that right foot forward. We're coming into a high lunge. So lifting up, take a breath in. Let's circle the arms all the way back. Interlace the fingers behind the back like we did before in low lunge. Squeezing the chest, opening it up. And then bring the palms down, framing the front foot. Slide into down facing dog. Another bit of movement here. Whatever feels good. Taking it really easy today. Left foot up into the air. 3-legged dog. Take your gaze forward and step that left foot forward. High lunge. Lifting up. Inhaling. Exhaling. Interlace the hands behind the back. Squeeze the shoulders. Lift the chest. And hands down either side of the front foot and then slide back into downward facing dog. Good job. Okay, a little bit of walking here with the feet and walk them up towards your hands now. Coming into our uttanasana, our ragdoll. So bend the legs and let the belly kind of rest on the quads there so the palms can connect down to the ground. Just let the head hang. And just experiment, a little bit of rocks, maybe some circles, and just play with that weight and the soles of your feet, and try and allow your neck to soften, the shoulders. Occasionally maybe straightening the legs a little bit, see how the hamstrings feel. Just breathing here in this lovely inversion. Now we're going to slowly curl up to Tandasana, mountain pose. So begin to bring the body up, nice strong belly, coming up to standing, taking it easy, rolling up, all the way up, head comes up last. Pick the shoulders up towards the ears, send them back and down, and let them rest down, turning the palms forward. Just invite you to close your eyes for a moment. Connecting in with the breath, how are you feeling? So circling the arms out to the side now, bringing them up above the head. Take a look up towards the palms of the hands, and then exhale, let's forward fold all the way down. Great, into ragdoll. Let's inhale into your halfway lift. And let's exhale, let's step that right foot back, coming back into our high lunge, lifting up if you can, hands up. And as we exhale, we straighten both legs by lifting the back heel and the hands float down to the side. Go back, so hands come out to the side, bending both legs, hands above the head. Coming into a pulse, quite deep if you can. Exhale, straighten the legs, lift the back heel, float the hands down. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling, dipping down, reaching up with the hands. Exhale, straighten the legs, lift the back heel. Now hands to the waist and let that back heel pivot down. So we're coming into warrior two, nice and gently today, taking it easy. Lifting the arms up into T-shape. Take a look at the front hand, turn the palm, and just lift it over the head into your reverse warrior. Taking it easy, pressing down with both feet, lifting out the waist if you can, then circle the arm past the face, bend that left elbow, rest it on the front knee, and raise the right hand over the head for extended side angle. Okay, slowly bring both hands down to the ground, pivoting on the back foot, and then step that back foot forward into your ragdoll, forward fold. Inhale, let's raise up slowly, hands out to the side, reach through the fingertips, hand above the head, palms together, and then slide the hands to the heart space. We'll do that one more time on the other side, and then we take it down to the mat. So inhale, hands up. Exhale, slowly forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send the left foot back this time. Strong foundation. Lifting up. Inhale into our high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the sides, straighten both legs and lift the back heel. Inhale, soften back down, pulsing down, hands up. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands to the side. Nice and strong, lift that back heel. Inhale, one more pulse here, lift the hands up. Exhale, softening back down. Hands to the waist. Pivot on that back heel, coming into warrior two. Weights in the middle here. Lifting the arms up. Take a look at the front hand. Flip the palm. And then come over into reverse warrior. Lifting out of the waist, pressing into the feet. Nice, slow breathing. And the arm comes past the face. Bend that elbow, rested on the front leg. Lift the left hand all the way up over the head. Nice diagonal line. And slowly bringing the hands back down to the mat. Step forward into your forward fold. Inhale, slowly rising out, up, hands out to the side, palms together, and let's rest them down at the heart space. Good job. Now let's come down to a seated position. We're going to gently curl all the way down, so keep the legs bent, soles connected to the earth. Really gently softening the shoulders and the face, rolling all the way back. And bringing the right knee with you, interlace the fingers just under the knee there and assist that knee up towards the chest. Option to lengthen the left leg out, pressing through the heel, just resting in the moving pose here. So make sure the lower back's connected down. Maybe close your eyes. Going to squeeze a little longer. Relax and soften the shoulders. Let's bring the left knee up to meet the right now. Switch the hands over. Lengthen the right leg long, squeezing the left knee up over that stomach region now towards the chest. Squeeze, squeeze. And notice how the breast slightly compressed between the upper thigh and the belly. So use the rest of your rib cage. It's really calming as well, de-stresses. You get a nice long breath and keeping it sort of in the low ribs, coming down to the belly. So let's release that left foot down and cross the right ankle over that knee, coming into reclined pigeon. So you can stay in this position or maybe thread the hands through the back to the left leg and assist that left leg up towards you. Maybe activate the feet just to keep them nice and strong, keeping the head and shoulders down. Feeling that lovely opening on the right side, glutes and leg. And then placing the left foot back down, just shimmy the hips over to the right a little and keeping this shape with the legs, just come into a gentle spine twist to your left. So the sole of the foot on the right will touch down to the ground. And the other foot just slightly on the side, so on the little pinky toe side. Maybe the head turns in the opposite direction. Let's just breathe, allow yourself to let go. Couple of breaths. And then we switch, so slow motion. Bring the knees back to the center the hips, and then swap over to the other side. So recline pigeon with the left leg bent, ankle across the right knee. And let's pull that right leg towards us. Really feel the lengthening here. And then come into a spine twist on the other side. Slowly, slowly, let them come over to the right. Taking the breath into the rib cage, the side body. Maybe send the gaze to the opposite side. In slow motion, unwind. Bring the knees back and bring them up to your chest, rolling the head and shoulders up towards the knees. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then a full body stretch. And really lengthen through the arms, the legs, fingertips and toes. And then slowly come up to a nice seated position. So roll over to the side, gently come up. Rest the hands at your heart space. Just take a moment. I always like to finish the class with an Om. So a chant of Om when you're ready. Breathing in through the nose. So always give yourself thanks for your practice and gratitude. And thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Take care, stay safe. Namaste.